Ladies, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. We have assembled here this morning to welcome my Lord, Honorable Mr. Justice Mami Dhanna Satyaratna Sri Ramachandra Rao, on his Lordship's assuming the charge of the office of the Chief Justice, High Court of Himachal Pradesh. I seek permission of my Lord, Honorable the Chief Justice, to commence the proceedings. I request my Lord, Honorable Mr. Justice Tarlok Singh Chauhan, to please deliver his Lordship's address.
Honorable Mr. Justice M.S. Ramachandra Rao, Chief Justice of this court, His Lordship's wife, Mrs. Eva, and other family members who have turned up in a large number, my esteemed sister and brother judges of this court, and other Honorable High Courts, Honorable Mr. Justice Jagannath Rao, Honorable Mr. Justice D.K. Jain, former judges of the Honorable Supreme Court of India, Honorable Mr. Justice Chandra Bhushan Barwale, Lok Ayukt Himachal Pradesh, Honorable Mr. Justice P.S. Rana, Chairman H.P. State Human Rights Commission, Honorable Mr. Justice K.C. Sood, Honorable Mr. Justice D.D. Sood, Honorable Mr. Justice V.K. Sharma, Honorable former judges of this court, Shri Anup Ratan, Senior Advocate and Advocate General of Himachal Pradesh, Shri Ajay Sharma, Chairman Bar Council of Himachal Pradesh, Shri Ankush Das Sood, Senior Advocate and President, Himachal Pradesh High Court Bar Association, Shri Balram Sharma, Deputy Solicitor General of India, Senior Advocates, members of the Bar, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, media persons, staff of the registry, and all the other participants present here. A very good morning to all of you. Today we have gathered here to welcome Honorable Mr. Justice M.S. Chandra Rao on his appointment and assuming charge of the Chief Justice of this court. It's a matter of great privilege and honor for all of us to welcome Honorable Mr. Justice M.S. Ramachandra Rao, who has been given the responsibility to head this High Court in the beautiful state of Himachal Pradesh, also known as the Devbhumi. Born on 7th August 1966 at Hyderabad, his Lordship studied SSC in St. Paul's High School, Hyderabad, and after completing intermediate course from Little Flower College, did BSc Honours Mathematics from Bhavan's New Science College, Osmania University, by securing first position in the university in BSc Honours Mathematics. His Lordship passed LLB from University College of Law, Osmania University, Hyderabad, in the year 1989 and was awarded CVS Acharya Gold Medal by the Osmania University for securing highest marks in the final year of LLB. After completing degree of law, his Lordship enrolled as an advocate on 7th of September 1989. In the year 1991, his Lordship secured LLM from the University of Cambridge, United Kingdom, and was awarded the Cambridge Commonwealth Scholarship and Bank of Credit and Commerce International Scholarships for studying the LLM course at the Cambridge University. His Lordship was also awarded the Pegasus Scholarship by the Pegasus Scholarship Trust, Inner Temple, London, headed by Lord Gough of Cheveley, a judicial member of the House of Lords. When his Lordship was under the Pegasus Scholarship, he was provided training in the Brick Court Chambers, Middle Temple, London, and Clifford Chance, a multinational solicitors firm, London. As an advocate, his Lordships represented Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority, State Bank of India, State Bank of Hyderabad, District Cooperative Central Bank, Power Grid Corporation of India, AP State Financial Corporation, the Institute of Public Enterprise, the SEBI, and several other companies and financial institutions. His Lordship was appointed as a special government pleader in the High Court by the State Government of Andhra Pradesh to deal with urban land ceiling matters. His Lordship practiced in the field of civil law, arbitration, company law, administrative and constitutional law, labor and service law. His Lordship was elevated as Additional Judge of the High Court of Andhra Pradesh on 29th of June 2012 and appointed as Permanent Judge on 4th December 2013. His Lordship also remained Acting Chief Justice of the High Court for the state of Telangana with effect from 31st of August 21. His Lordship, after his transfer from High Court of Telangana to Punjab and Haryana High Court, assumed charge of office on 12th October 21. Honorable Mr. Justice Rao has a fine and a rare distinction of belonging to a family of judges. His Lordship's grandfather, Justice M.S. Ramachandra Rao, was a judge of the High Court of Andhra Pradesh, and his Lordship's grandfather's brother, Justice M. Krishna Rao, was also a judge of the High Court of Andhra Pradesh. Respected Honorable Mr. Justice Jagannath Rao is the father of Honorable Justice Rao, who was a former judge of the Supreme Court of India from 1997 to 2000, and thereafter remained the chairman of the Law Commission of India. And it's a matter of great privilege and honor that he happens to be amongst us today. Justice Rao brings with himself a very rich experience, having worked in Telangana and thereafter in Punjab and Haryana High Court, which will certainly help him a long way in discharging his duties in this court. His Lordship has delivered a number of judgments, and amongst few of those, His Lordships have held that GST officials cannot use physical force during search, investigation or interrogation. The High Courts are empowered to extend the one-time settlement period. The Hindu Adoption and Maintenance Act does not envisage agreement to adopt unborn child. The husband is not entitled to retain dowry articles if convicted for murdering his wife. The widow is entitled to pension under CCS extraordinary pension rules, even if death of husband is not attributable to government service. Employment cannot be denied merely on the ground of delay in production of economically backward person general caste category certificate from the competent authority. The grant of higher pay scales only on the basis of completion of some years of service and not seniority is violative of Article 14 and 16 of the Constitution of India. The lookout circular must be supplied to persons who stopped at the airport, and in this case rupees 1 lakh was directed to be paid to the women for losing a foreign trip. However, I will be failing in my duty if I do not apprise Justice Rao about the litigation of this court, which is slightly different from the one his Lordship might have seen in Telangana or thereafter in the Punjab and Haryana High Court. The people of the state, though cannot be termed to be poor, but at the same time they are not very well off, but yet honest, hardworking and industrious. The bar of this court is very humble and in no manner less than any other bar of this country. The judicial officers of the state and the officials of the High Court, who are the backbone of the entire judicial system, are very honest and hardworking, and they will immensely be benefit from the leadership of your Lordship in this court. This court, though is only half a century old, but has rich traditions like welcoming the new Chief Justice. However, we are otherwise duty bound to welcome my Lord the Chief Justice, as incidentally His Lordship happens to be the son-in-law of this state. And as you all know, son-in-laws in this part of the country are treated as kings and fondly called Jamai Rajas. I on my behalf and on behalf of my sister and brother judges and the entire judicial fraternity, fully assure unflinching support to His Lordship and once again extend warm welcome to His Lordship, his family members and guests, and wish him all the success for his stint as the Chief Justice of this court. Thank you, Jai.
Now I request Shri Anup Ratan, Learned Advocate General, Himachal Pradesh, to please deliver his address.
Please, Your Worship. My Lords, the Honorable Chief Justice M. Satyaratna Shri Ramachandra Rao, Madam Eva Saroj, Ananya and Nandana daughters, Honorable Justice M. Jagannatha Rao, the former Judge of Supreme Court of India, father of my Lords, Shri R.C. Sharma, father-in-law of my Lords, I extend my heartiest welcome to this beautiful hill state to entire family Lordship. Honorable companion judges of this honorable court, Shri Justice D.K. Jain, former Judge of Honorable Supreme Court, Mr. Vinod Kumar, Mr. Justice Vinod Kumar, Justice K. Lakshman, and Justice Anupama Chakrabarti, Judge Telangana High Court, Honorable the Chairman of the Human Rights Commission, Justice P.S. Rana, Lokayukta, Shri Justice C.V. Barawalia, other Honorable retired judges of this Honorable Court, and distinguished guests, Shri Ajay Sharma, Chairman Bar Council of Himachal Pradesh, Senior Advocate Ankush Das Sood, President H.P. High Court Bar Association, Shri Balram Sharma, Learned Deputy Solicitor General of India, the senior advocates, the members of the bar, London registrars, and distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the state and on my behalf, it's my pleasure and privilege to in welcoming Honorable Mr. Justice M.S. Ramachandra Rao as the Chief Justice of this Honorable High Court. My Lord was born on 7/8/1966 at Hyderabad. My Lord had studied SCC in St. Paul's High School, Hyderabad, intermediate course from Little Flower College, and BSc Honours Mathematics from Bhavan's New Science College, Osmania University. He stood first in the university in BSc Honours Mathematics course. My Lords passed LLB from University College of Law, Osmania University, Hyderabad in 1989, and was awarded as CVSS Acharyalu Gold Medal by the Osmania University for securing highest marks in the final year LLB. He enrolled as an advocate on 7/9/1989. My Lord secured LLM from the University of Cambridge, UK in 1991. My Lord was awarded the Cambridge Commonwealth Scholarship and the Bank of Credit and Commerce International Scholarship for study of the LLM course at the Cambridge University at UK. My Lord was also awarded the Pegasus Scholarship by the Pegasus Scholarship Trust, Inner Temple, London, headed by Lord Geoff of Chevalier, a judicial member of the House of Lords. Under this scholarship, he was provided training in the Brick Court Chamber, Middle Temple, and London, and in Clifford Chance, a multinational solicitors from London. My Lord was counsel for various firms and corporations, including Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority, State Bank of India, State Bank of Hyderabad, District Cooperative Central Bank, Power Grid Corporation India Limited, AP State Financial Corporation, the Institute of Public Enterprises and Security Exchange Board of India, and several companies and financial institutions. My Lord was also appointed as the state government for Andhra Pradesh as a special government leader in the High Court to deal with urban land ceiling matter. He had practiced in law in the areas of civil law, arbitration, company law, administrative and constitutional law, labor and service law. Father of my Lords, Justice M. Jagannatha Rao was a former judge of Honorable Supreme Court of India from 1997 to 2000 and a former chairman of Law Commission of India. My Lord's grandfather was also the Honorable Judge of Andhra Pradesh High Court, and my Lord's grandfather's brother was also the Honorable Judge of the Andhra Pradesh High Court. My Lord was elevated as Additional Judge, High Court of Andhra Pradesh on 29 June 2012 and appointed as a Judge of Andhra Pradesh High Court on 4/12/2013. My Lord was appointed to perform the duties of the Chief Justice, High Court for the state of Telangana with effect from 31st August 2021 till he was transferred. My Lord was transferred to Punjab and Haryana High Court, where my Lords have assumed the charge on 12th of October 2021. My Lords have rendered many decisions which has far-reaching impact on the social fabric of the nation, Punjab or Telangana. My Lords, some prominent judgments which I could find, and my Lords have already mentioned few of them. Hindu Adoption and Maintenance Act does not envisage an agreement to adopt the unborn child. The another one is the medical emergency, not an excuse to trample on the fundamental rights of the citizens under Article 21 of the Constitution of India. Non-supply of lookout circular copy at airport is violative of Article 21. High courts are empowered to extend the one-time settlement period under the writ jurisdiction, and many more judgments, Lordship. On a positive note, I would submit that this Honorable High Court could be enriched by my Lord's vast and varied experience and also unmatchable and immense knowledge. The state would extend every possible assistance to my Lords in this court and to develop the judicial infrastructure in the state. Once again, I, on behalf of the state and on my behalf, welcome my lords and the entire guests and family members of the my lords. Thank you very much.
I request Shri Ajay Kumar Sharma, learned chairman, Bar Council of Ramachandra Pradesh, to please deliver his address.
Honorable the Chief Justice, Shri Justice Ramachandra Rao, Honorable Judges of H.P. High Court, former judges of the Supreme Court, respected family members present here, sitting and retired respected judges, respected Advocate General, respected Deputy Solicitor General, respected President H.P. High Court Bar Association, members of the Bar Council of H.P., President and Executive members of the High Court Bar Association, senior advocates, other members of the bar, officers and staff of the High Court, ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to deliver the welcome address to the Honorable Chief Justice, Shri Justice Ramachandra Rao, who is sworn in as Chief Justice of H.P. High Court. Our new Honorable Chief Justice is an established personality in our great Indian judiciary. Lordship was born on 7 August 1966 at Hyderabad. He studied SSC in St. Paul's High School, Hyderabad, intermediate course from Little Flower College, and BSc Honours Mathematics from Bhavan's New Science College, Osmania University. Lordship stood first in the university in BSc Honours Mathematics course. Lordship passed LLB from University College of Law, Osmania University, Hyderabad in 1989, and was awarded CVSS Acharyalu Gold Medal by the Osmania University for scoring highest marks in the final year LLB. Lordship was enrolled as an advocate on 7th September 1989. Lordship secured LLM from the University of Cambridge, UK in 1991. He was awarded the Cambridge Commonwealth Scholarship and the Bank of Credit and Commerce International Scholarship for study of the LLM course at the Cambridge University, UK. He was also awarded the Pegasus Scholarship by the Pegasus Scholarship Trust, Inner Temple, London, headed by Lord Gough, a judicial member of the House of Lords. Under his scholarship, Lordship was provided training in the Brick Court, Chambers, Middle Temple, London, and in Clifford Chance, a multinational solicitor from London. As advocate, Lordship was Counsel for Insurance Regulatory and Government Authority, State Bank of India, State Bank of Hyderabad, District Cooperatives, Central Bank, Power Grid Corporation of India Limited, AP State Financial Corporation, and the Institute of Public Enterprise, and the Security and Exchange Board of India, and several companies and financial institutions. Lordship was also appointed by the state government of Andhra Pradesh as a special government leader in the High Court to deal with urban land ceiling matters. Lordship had practiced law in the areas of civil law, arbitration, company law, administrative and constitutional law, labor and service laws. His Lordship Father Justice M. Jagannath Rao was a former judge of the Supreme Court of India from 1997 to 2000, who is present today, and a former chairman of Law Commission of India. Lordship grandfather M.S. Ramachandra Rao was also a judge of the High Court of Andhra Pradesh from 1960-61. Lordship grandfather brother Justice M. Krishna Rao was a judge of High Court AP from 1966 to 1973. His Lordship Chief Justice M.S. Ramachandra Rao was elevated as additional judge of the High Court of Andhra Pradesh on 29 June 2012. Appointed as judge of the High Court of Andhra Pradesh and assumed charge as such on 14 December 2013, Lordship was appointed to perform the duties of the Office of the Chief Justice, High Court for the state of Telangana with effect from 31st August 2021. Lordship was transferred as judge of Punjab and Haryana High Court on 5th October 2021 and took oath on 12th October 2021. Lordship was later elevated and was administered the oath of Office of the Chief Justice of High Court of Himachal Pradesh on 30th May 2023 and became 28th Chief Justice of H.P. High Court. Lordship has delivered number of important and landmark judgments reflecting deep knowledge and understanding of law, which will continue to guide us for times to come. Lordship has always remained proactive to safeguard the rights of citizens during the COVID-19 pandemic. The division bench of Lordship was the only functional bench in Telangana High Court which has delivered important judgment by securing the fundamental rights of the citizen. In one of such cases, G. Jayakumar versus State of Telangana, Lordship quashed a government order which compelled citizens to get testing and treatment for COVID-19 from designated government hospitals and prevented them from approaching private hospitals and laboratories for such purposes, even though they have requisite approval from the ICMR. While questioning the notification, Lordship, speaking for the bench, has held, quote, an emergency of any sort is not an excuse to trample on the right under Article 21, and the courts have the power to see that the state will act in a fair, just and reasonable manner even during emergencies. Whether the state has done so or not is judicially reviewable in the light of the law laid down by the Honorable Supreme Court. Thus, in the instant case, the freedom of the citizen of the state to get tested in a laboratory of his choice or get treated in a private hospital of his choice is curtailed by the state without support of law, much less a reasonable, fair and just law. Its action is thus patently arbitrary and unreasonably and violative Article 21 of the Constitution of India and is unsustainable, unquote. Lordship, the integrity, independence and impartiality are prerequisites for effective judicial system for the peaceful resolution of disputes. We are sure that Lordship will definitely ensure the same. We are confident that the judicial system will be benefited by the vast and rich experience of Lordship, and new milestone will be achieved in the history of Himachal Pradesh by ensuring that the last person standing in the queue will get speedy, qualitative and affordable justice so as to fulfill the constitutional aspirations. Lordship, the bar and bench plays an essential role for fulfilling the objective of the judicial system, and hence as the chairman of the Bar Council, we assure the fullest cooperation of the bar and extend full support to perform the function effectively in order to ensure justice to the society. Once again, on behalf of the entire legal fraternity, I wholeheartedly welcome my Lord to the land of gods and wish the Honorable Chief Justice for the effective dispensation of justice. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
I request Shri Ankush Das Sood, Learned President, High Court Bar Association, to please deliver his address.
My Lord, the Honorable Chief Justice, Justice Mami Danna Satyaratna Shri Ramachandra Rao and his companion judges, the respective spouses who are present today, former Honorable Judges of the Supreme Court, Honorable Judges from Haryana High Court, our former Honorable Judges of the Himachal Pradesh High Court, Shri Anup Ratan, Learned Advocate General, Shri Ajay Sharma, Chairman Bar Council, Shri Balram Sharma, Learned Deputy Solicitor General, India, President of Punjab Haryana Bar Association, Mr. GBS Dhillon and his other office bearers who are present, respected senior advocates, esteemed members of the bar, Learned Registrar General and other registrars, staff of the registry, distinguished guests and persons from print and electronic media, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. We have assembled today to welcome our newly elevated Chief Justice. Welcome, sir, and heartiest congratulations on your elevation. Honorable Mr. Justice Mamidanna Satyaratna Shri Ramachandra Rao was born on 7th August 1966 in Hyderabad. He studied his BSc Honours Mathematics from Bhavan's New Science College, Osmania University. He stood first in the university in BSc Honours Mathematics course. He passed his LLB from the University of Law, Osmania University, Hyderabad in 1989. Osmania University awarded him with CBSS Acharya Gold Medal for securing the highest marks in final year of LLB. He enrolled as an advocate on 7 September 1989. In 1991, he pursued his Masters in Law LLM from the University of Cambridge in England and was awarded the reputed Commonwealth Scholarship. After graduating from the University of Cambridge as a Pegasus Scholar, he gained valuable experience with the Inner Temple and Briggs Courts Chamber in London. He even worked as an associate with the Clifford Chance, a leading law firm worldwide. His vast experience in civil law, arbitration, company law, administrative and constitutional law, labor and service law made him an asset for the bar and the bench. As an advocate, he was counsel for Insurance, Regulatory and Development Authority, State Bank of India, State of Hyderabad, District Cooperative Central Bank, Power Grid Corporation of India, and Andhra Pradesh State Financial institution. He was also appointed by the state of Andhra Pradesh as a special government pleader in the High Court to deal with urban land ceiling matters. His lordship has a legacy of brilliance. His father, Mr. Justice M. Jagananda Rao, was a former judge of the Supreme Court of India from 1997 to 2000 and former chairman of the Law Commission of India. His grandfather, Justice M.S. Ramachandra, was also a judge of the High Court of Andhra Pradesh in the 60s. His Lordship, Justice M.S. Ramachandra, was elevated as additional judge of the High Court of Andhra Pradesh on 29/6/2012, appointed as the judge of the High Court of Andhra Pradesh and assumed charge on 4th December 2013. Appointed to perform the duties of the Chief Justice, High Court Office for Telangana with effect from 31st August 2021 forenoon. Transferred as judge of Punjab Haryana High Court and assumed charge of the office on forenoon 12th December 2022. Your Lordships, a strong, effective judicial guarantees safety and security. A solid and efficient system of adjudication of disputes in society is a sine qua non for development. Himachal Pradesh has the highest literacy rate after Kerala, and with that comes a deep-rooted sense of respect for the law. In Himachal, it is tourism to say that diversity and cultures are our strength. We don't simply tolerate it, we embrace it. It is a part of what makes us who we are. Different cultures, language, religions, and experience have been woven into the rich texture of our uniquely Himachal social fabric. This state was built by industrious and knowledgeable men and women who have fostered a sense of tolerance and patience towards all. Himachal is often called the Devbhumi and the Veerbhumi. It is a small state, people are peace-loving, however, they are alive to their rights and duties as much as a citizen of any part of the country. P. Bharar, a former New York prosecutor, in his book, Doing Justice, said, quote, Laws don't do justice, people do, unquote. Therefore, all the members of the bar and bench together have been entrusted with the responsibility to uphold the rule of law. As judges and lawyers, we aim to provide better access to information, legal education, and create a rehabilitative society for Himachalis. We should strive to obtain good justice for all, not exceptional justice for a few. However, we are often restricted by the practicalities of the modern world, which remains a challenge for many complex and interconnected reasons. Himachal has extreme landscape and arduous terrains and hostile living conditions. Such people are alive to their legal rights and visit the judicial institution braving inhospitable conditions. Hence, litigants deserve to be handled with care, caution, and patience. Insofar as litigation is concerned, I am reminded of a Nobel laureate Eleanor Ostrom's word, quote, we must and therefore we can, unquote. Therefore, it is our shared collective responsibility to tackle the roadblocks in ensuring access to justice for the masses. The horizon cannot be addressed successfully, but just by the bench. The glory of our legal system is rooted and grows out of the lived experiences of ordinary people, erudite lawyers and experienced judges. Honorable Justice Rao, intellectual mooring and vast work experience will immensely benefit the bar members and facilitate the dispensation of justice. His Lordship's work experience, international exposure, and justice-oriented moral compass will be a significant asset to the judiciary in the Himachal Pradesh. In reciprocity, I assure you that the bar and its member will not leave any stone unturned in the evolution of the justice delivery system. I'm sure your guidance and tutelage would inspire young bar members to strive towards excellence and effective dispensation of justice. On behalf of the members of the bar, I extend you a very warm welcome, sir. Jai Hind.
I request Shri Balram Sharma, Learned Deputy Solicitor General of India, to please deliver his address.
My Lord, Honorable the Chief Justice, Honorable companion judges and their family members, Honorable Mr. Justice D.K. Jain, former Supreme Court Judge, Honorable Mr. Justice Vinod Kumar, Honorable Mr. Justice K. Lakshman, Honorable Mrs. Justice Anupama Chakravarti, Honorable Mrs. Justice Manjari Nehru Kaul, Honorable former judges, distinguished guests accompanying Honorable the Chief Justice, Learned Advocate General, Chairman Bar Council, President of the Bar Association, Secretary and other office bearer of the Bar Association, senior advocates, learned secretary law, learned registrars, learned standing counsel for the Government of India and the Government of Himachal Pradesh, my colleagues at the bar, officers and staff of the Honorable High Court, ladies and gentlemen. Dignitaries have come from all over the country in this program. I am unable to name many special guests in my address. Forgive me for this. We extend our gratitude to Justice Rao's family for being partner in his decades of public service. In particular, I want to thank Shri R.C. Sharma, father-in-law, and Mrs. Eva Saroj, wife of Honorable the Chief Justice, who has made Himachalis proud and made today's event a very special one, as the son-in-law of Himachal has been appointed as 28th Chief Justice of the Honorable High Court of Himachal Pradesh. Lordship, we have a tradition to consider the son-in-law of one house as the son-in-law of the whole village and take care of him when he comes. In keeping with tradition, I am excited to say that though we are in Shimla, but it is the enthusiasm of the whole of Himachal that welcomes me. I assure my Lord that there would be full necessary cooperation and assistance on behalf of the Union of India in the administration of justice at all times. The order passed by the courts, I know I speak for my colleagues when I say we will never let you down and we have tenure ahead to prove that. Lordship, this ceremony is the culmination of our constitutional process and tradition. Today we mark one of those moments of passage and renewal that has kept our republic alive and strong. One Honorable Chief Justice has superannuated and another has taken his place. Today's historic moment reminds us of some of the judges who made their mark in Indian judicial history. I may fail in my duty if I do not mention the name of the grandfather of Honorable Chief Justice, Honorable late Shri Justice M.S. Ramachandra Rao, and of course paternal uncle, Honorable Shri Justice M. Krishna Rao. It's an honor that we have us today, a living legend, former Supreme Court judge and a proud father of Honorable Chief Justice, who has seen Indian judicial history starting from a time before the judiciary could have been termed as truly Indian. So we welcome Honorable Justice M. Jagannath, former Supreme Court judge, chairman of the 16th and 17th Law Commission of India, who submitted reports on a variety of legal issues. We also welcome His Lordship's sister, Ms. Manjali, and Mr. Shakuntala. The family of the Honorable Justice is a path breaker in certain ways, having had to break the ranks of colonial era courts that were predominantly composed of European judges. Lordship, this Honorable Court has also witnessed the functioning of various judicial heroes, legends and stalwarts with abundant legal acumen. Lordship, when I say this Honorable Court deserves you as Chief Justice, it is the highest compliment of which I am capable. My previous speaker have already talked about His Lordship's scholarship, prosperous career as a lawyer and also as an honorable judge. I will not be speaking about that except to say that us to get matters settled through Lok Adalat, speedy justice, formative, innovative, constructive ideas in the justice delivery system, and love for youngsters are personality traits of my Lord, which transcribes from his statement. Quote, the people will trust the judiciary whenever they get quick justice from the courts, unquote. The members of all bar association of honorable courts where my Lord served remembers him as one of those whom Providence has chosen for molding the destinies of institution and calls him a gentleman judge. At present, we can know my Lord only through data available and by the judgments delivered. William Shakespeare Antonio said, past his prologue, the influence of His Lordship's family, culture, outlook, social thinking and inclusiveness is visible in His Lordship's life and judgments. The result is that if we see decision on commercial matters, on the other hand, decision to give proper compensation to poor farmers and landowners are also seen. My Lord set aside order of the Sipit collector in his 19-page interim order where the administration went wrong in finalizing the land rates. His Lordship always strived to keep the flag of the institution flying high without any excuses. Therefore, discouraged bench hunting by the lawyer and on the other hand, protected the honor of the members of the bar association and restrained the presiding officer of ERT from passing any adverse order in any case pending before it. His Lordship never compromises with the honor of the court and never hesitates to punish administrative officers and influential persons in contempt. If decisions are taken on the policy, then the decision on the plight of the employees have also been given. His Lordship also relaxed norm on mandatory custody for suspension of sentence in NDPS cases. My Lord never allowed any hindrance in administration of justice and expressed its displeasure at the state government for not appointing additional public prosecutors through direct recruitment. Do the traffic police have a right to impound vehicle of a person caught for drunk driving has also been answered in negative by my lords. My lord's judgment to give pension holders and widow their due have further strengthened the faith of common man in the court. His lordship judgments have reached the people through various media sectors, and the people endorse that the courts are serious about the issue related to their lives. At the same time, my lord must have also tried to know about this high court, bar and nature of litigation. It will not take a long time for my lord to familiarize himself with everything here for a long time. The people of the state of Himachal are most respectful and largely law-abiding. My lord would find very affectionate and sporting bar here, and everyone at the bar family is eager to work with you. We all know, as part and parcel of judicial system, that our families are often on the front line. They do not see enough of us, and when they do, it is not exactly quality time that they get with us. This reality was reflected in your farewell speech where you said, quote, "There were times at which I found it difficult to spare time for my family, and I hope now I will get some leisure time that will help me in my journey in life to move on to the next task," unquote. Lordship, diversity of Himachal in culture, language, attire, dishes, and spectacular snowy peaks, plunging river valleys, local deity, and residents' easy-going warmth will fulfill your all desired wishes and will provide elevation, success, and happiness in life, and of course, quality time with your loving daughters Ananya and Nanda. Thank you.
Request my Lord, Honorable the Chief Justice, to kindly deliver his Lordship's address.
My father, Justice Jagannath Rao, Justice D.K. Jain, former Judge of the Supreme Court, who is here among us today, brother and sister judges of this High Court, Justice Vinod Kumar, Justice K. Lakshman, Justice Anupama Chakravarti from the Telangana High Court, Justice Manjari Kaul, Judge of the High Court of Punjab and Haryana, spouses of the judges, my wife and my children, Justice P.S. Rana, Chairman, H.P. State Human Rights Commission, Justice C.B. Borowalia, Lokayukta, Himachal Pradesh, Sri Anup Ratan, Advocate General, State of Himachal Pradesh, Sri Ajay Kumar Sharma, Chairman, Bar Council of Himachal Pradesh, Sri Ankush Das Sood, President, H.P. High Court Bar Association, Sri Balram Sharma, Deputy Solicitor General of India, senior advocates and other members of the Himachal Pradesh High Court Bar Association, Registrar General and other registrars, officers and staff of the court, the Secretary of Law, media persons, my friends and relatives present here. I am thankful to all the speakers for their kind words and praise. I feel privileged to be appointed as the 28th Chief Justice of the High Court for the state of Himachal Pradesh and the second from Telangana state, the first being Honorable Justice V. Ram Subramanian, now Judge of the Supreme Court of India. I assure you all that I will endeavour to the best of my abilities to rise up to your expectations. Himachal Pradesh was formed as a result of integration of 26 Shimla and 4 Punjab hill states into a centrally administered area on 15th of April 1948. The High Court's journey commenced by establishment of a Court of Judicial Commissioner for the state as per the Himachal Pradesh Court's Order 1948 on 15th of August 1948. It was vested with the powers of the High Court under the Judicial Commissioners Act 1950. In 1966, the Delhi High Court Act was enacted by the Government of India, which came into effect on 1st of May 1967. The Union of India extended the operation of the said Act to the Union Territory of Himachal Pradesh, replacing the Court of Judicial Commissioner by the Himachal Bench of the Delhi High Court at Shimla. Justice K.S. Hegde was the first Chief Justice of the Delhi High Court. Justice S.K. Kapoor and Justice Hardayal Hardy constituted the first circuit bench of the Delhi High Court. Himachal Pradesh attained statehood in 1971 and established its own High Court with headquarters at Ravenswood, Shimla, with Justice M.H. Beg as the Chief Justice and 2 judges. Several distinguished judges adorned the office of the Chief Justice and several worked as puisne judges in this court. They have all left a distinct mark on the working of this court. Many Chief Justices of this court were also elevated to the Supreme Court of India. Justice Lokeshwar Singh Panta, Justice Deepak Gupta, Justice Sanjay Karol, judges of this court have also been elevated to the Supreme Court. I am very fortunate to have come as Chief Justice of this court. The great legacy left behind by my illustrious predecessors has to be continued. I have been informed that this High Court has a number of highly experienced quality lawyers and state counsel who assist the court well and are also fair to the court. I also came to know that judges of this court are experienced in all branches of law, hard-working and act independently. It will be a pleasure to work with them. As per the website of the High Court, by end of April 2023, there were 92,996 cases pending in the High Court. We need to take steps to increase the disposals, and also 5-year-old cases should be given priority. Cases of senior citizens need to be expedited. Criminal appeals also need to be heard expeditiously, as the right to have a speedy trial of an accused also extends to speedy hearing of the appeals of the convicts. We need to ensure that there is proper infrastructure in the district court buildings to serve the litigant public, lawyers, judicial officers and court staff. The IT infrastructure in the High Court and the district judiciary will have to be upgraded to facilitate the better administration of the courts and also the judicial work. Scanning of trial court and High Court records, e-filing, making possible hybrid hearing, and live streaming of High Court proceedings in important matters will need to be taken up. I assure all of you that I will make all efforts for strengthening and streamlining the judicial system and hope that the state government will provide us sufficient funds and fully cooperate for this purpose. I require the cooperation of all colleague judges, members of the district judiciary, members of the bar, officers and staff of this High Court and the district judiciary to make the administration of justice effective. We should also encourage the mediation, ADR and Lok Adalat processes. Daniel Webster said, "Justice is the great interest of man on earth. It is the ligament which holds civilized beings and civilized nations together. Wherever her temple stands, and so long as it is duly honored, there is a foundation for general security, general happiness, and the improvement and progress of our race." Haile Selassie also said, "Throughout history, it has been the inaction of those who could have acted, the indifference of those who should have known better, the silence of the voice of justice when it mattered most, that has made it possible for evil to triumph." Keeping these things in mind and realizing that the responsibility on all our shoulders is immense, we should all work together to deliver justice to the litigants of good quality with speed. Thank you.
I seek permission of my Lord, Honorable the Chief Justice, to close the proceedings. Proceedings are closed. Tea has been arranged in the High Court Old Auditorium. All are requested to join. Regular sittings of honorable courts will commence thereafter. Thank you.